How many people do we still have here? How many people did we lose along the way? We still have here. How many people did we lose along the way? There we go. I should stop echoing in my own ears now. Hello again, everyone. How y'all doing? I've only just realised why this one is called Frosty Games. And it's really obvious now that I've put it together. These are games from Australia and New Zealand. It is Summer Games Fest, but in Australia and New Zealand it's currently winter. So, Frosty Games. Because it's not Summer Games, it's Winter Games. It's because it's winter in New Zealand and Australia. Because the seasons aren't universal. So rather than call it like Australia and New Zealand Games Showcase, it's Frosty Games Fest. Because it's cold over there. I feel so very silly. How's everyone doing? Had a little break. Had a little bit of time to not be talking, not be zoning out to trailers. I'm feeling better for it. Looking forward to having a little Vimto ice lolly when this finishes. Maybe go downstairs and finish playing. What's the game? You Know the Drill. I might finish You Know the Drill before bed. Hurricane says, unimportant update, I finished You Know the Drill. Be playing all through the streams. See, you see what I mean? Like, probably like 4 to 6 hours, depending on your play speed and how quickly you realize there are multiple levels you could be playing on. I played far too much of it on the first map, like an idiot. But, yeah, you can play it in like one sitting, and it's a pretty cool game for like £3. Kvelstrom says, I really enjoyed You Know the Drill. Thanks for the rec. It took me about 3 streams to finish. Yeah, I think I was like 4 to 6 hours is a pretty reasonable length estimate to play through that. And it's a pretty fun time for £3. It's a nice afternoon's worth of gaming. I'm gonna go try and finish that after this stream probably before I go to bed, because I'm gonna still be a little bit wired from go game trailers. I'm glad so many people picked it up on my recommendation and have enjoyed it today. Just keeping an eye on news coming through quickly. If there's any stories coming up that are important. Oh! Chronos, The New Dawn Lazarus has been officially announced. I kept predicting this in, like, State of Play, Summer Games Fest. I then thought it was going to be in Xbox tomorrow. No, it's just been announced with the fucking trailer on YouTube. I'm guessing a bunch of these people just don't want to pay the price, like the costs involved to get a trailer in Summer Games Fest. Let's see, what is Chronos Lazarus then? Is it what we thought, a DLC for Chronos The New Dawn? An hour ago, Bloober Team revealed... Yeah, it's a DLC chapter to Chronos The New Dawn. Wield the Warden's power. Ooh. Uncover fragments of Warden's past, teleport, strike, and outrun a relentless hunter. Interesting. Yeah, really. I knew the leaks were accurate. I just really assumed that was going to be a Summer Games Fest thing. I've been doing a little bit of reading Reddit out of curiosity, being like, I'm very curious what the reception to the Amazing Digital Circus finale has been in cinemas. No spoilers. I know there are people who, for various reasons, gotta wait until the YouTube premiere of that in a couple of weeks. Spoiler free. The internet's response to the Amazing Digital Circus finale really seems to be split into two spoiler-free camps, which is amazing, fantastic, really interesting, you know, potentially polarizing, I can understand, but, like, really insightful, like, very, very, like, bold, creative choice finale, versus absolute shit. It's terrible, it betrayed everything the show was ever about, and if you like it, you don't have media literacy. I'm like, oh, wow, we're getting some division going on. I will certainly say the Amazing Digital Circus has ended in a way that is a creator allowed to end a story the way they want, who is not concerned with trying to play it safe and please a wide audience, and I appreciate that out of a creator. What else has come through quickly? Mjolnir says, it's not how I would have ended it, but I respect the vision. I think it is really easy, and I say this as someone who's written fiction. Myself and Jane wrote a novel, Who Hunts the Whale, and we ended that novel. We didn't give that novel the easy ending that... The easy ending. We were like, no, we have a vision for what we want this ending to be, and what we want it to achieve, and it's not the... And then the problem is defeated, and it's neatly tied up with the bow, and one person solved the problem. And people have largely been on board with the way we ended it, but there's a couple of people who will go like, not how I would have ended it, and I'm like, cool, if you would have ended it differently, write your own ending. Like, write some alternate ending fanfiction or whatever. You know, sometimes it's... I don't necessarily want to see a piece of art end the predictable way. I want to see a person end it the way that it was in their head. I want to see more artists unafraid to make the piece of art they were trying to make, you know? I'm very open to an ending I don't personally like, but that I can go, I respect the hell out of the choice. Yeah. Mina Cobalt says, always should be space for artists to go the way that speaks to them. If that inspires someone to go, I will do it differently in my thing, then that's great too. Yeah. Kelly says, an ending that I don't like but is interesting stays in my head far longer than something predictable, and I respect that. Yeah, because 100%, for the Amazing Digital Circus final episode, I can write down very easily what the very easy crowd pleaser ending to that show would be. The ending that you give that is like, this ticks the boxes of what everyone... If you took a survey of what people wanted the ending to be and averaged everything out to be the most average answer of, yeah, this will have the most people happiest with the most outcomes, I wouldn't need to do that survey. I could write you that ending. I am way more interested in the ending that it had. For any like, I can understand why some people do not like it, but I walked away from that and walked home chatting to Jane about, like, some pretty real world stuff that ending made me think about, in a way where I'm like, that has evoked something deep within me that is resonating with things that I've not thought about in a very long time. And it takes a work of art to do that. About 3 minutes to go, we're nearly there. Nearly time. Hilly says, this is making me really miss David Lynch. Yeah, I thought a lot about David Lynch while watching that finale. Thinking a lot about that whole, I do not wish to reveal Laura Palmer's killer, and ultimately being kind of proven right in the effect that revealing the killer would have. I am trying to talk my co-hosts on Fix Your Heart or Die, the David Lynch discussion podcast I do. I'm trying to talk... we talk about Twin Peaks, but also the works of David Lynch and works inspired by David Lynch, or that are Lynchian in nature. I'm trying to talk them into the Amazing Digital Circus as something worth discussing through a Lynchian lens. I'm doing my best to be like, look, I think it is valid to discuss this on a Lynch show, if for no other reason than it's making me think a lot about Lynch. Oh, Twin Peaks The Return is fascinating, but I also wish Lynch had been able to follow his original vision for what Twin Peaks would have been. Like, I love the weird, messy thing that it is, but I do think he was very much proven true in his predictions of where that show would go if that choice was made. Oh, nearly time. Do we know how long this showcase is? 50 games. I'm guessing it might be an hour. Kelly says, I'd love to know what he originally intended and his second intention with the two movies that are supposed to follow Fire Walk With Me. Yeah. Gumbo Master said, I read that The Amazing Digital Circus has made over 7 million, I'm assuming US dollars, at the box office so far. Wouldn't surprise me. And from what I've read, it's estimated that the final episode probably cost somewhere in the region of $200,000 to $300,000 to animate. So, yeah.
We acknowledge the traditional owners of the beautiful lands upon which the Frosty Games team lives and works, the Darawal and Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people, and pay respects to elders past, present, and emerging. We also extend that same respect to any First Nations people tuning in today. This always was and always will be Aboriginal land.
Fuck yeah. Well done. Good shout. Good shout, Frosty Games. Let me get the Steam app back up.
Kia ora everyone and welcome to the second Frosty Games Fest showcase. We hope you're excited to see announcements, reveals and updates from more than 50 of the coolest games made in Australia and Aotearoa, New Zealand.
Good shout.
Before we get started,
Good place to start a showcase like this.
Incredible 2026 sponsors, Code and Strange Scaffold. We are incredibly grateful to both our sponsors.
Strange Scaffold is a great sponsor to have.
Strange
Scaffold aren't Australia or New Zealand based, are they?
Is New Zealand's Centre of Digital Excellence for Game Development, helping indie game studios with grant funding, mentorship, and more, supporting
Oh, is Abiotic Factor
Find out more at
Australian or New Zealand?
NZ.
Yeah, I assumed Strange Scaffold were American.
Making great games consistently and taking care of the people who make them. Check out their latest project, Space Warlord Baby Trading Simulator, and make sure to wishlist. Truck Kun is supporting me from another world on Steam.
I did try reaching out to Strange Scaffold to find out if Truck Kun had any accessibility settings they wanted to talk about in the AA showcase.
That you can play on Steam right now. You'll also see this special Frosty Scoop alert before all of our exciting world premiere reveals. Last, but definitely not least,
I should maybe consider having a specific, this has a demo,
complete list of all the games featured today over on FrostyGamesFest.com, as well as a link to our Steam event for easy wishlisting right after the show. Okay, now let's see some games.
Hello, it's me, Janet DeMornay, coming to you digitally thanks to the wonders of the internet.
Janet DeMornay is a slumlord and a witch.
Demo.
My marketing team just told me about. It's got chills, thrills, and product placements. An escape harsh comedy horror starring me, Janet DeMornay. So won't you join me, Janet DeMornay, in Janet DeMornay?
Is a slumlord and a witch. Steam demo out now.
Rent money is dead money and your landlord is expecting payment in full.
Hey Frosty fans, my name is Bibi and I'm a variety
I've wishlisted.
Streamer,
There is no demo for this yet.
Using my platform to raise
You lied,
funds for
there is no
charity.
demo.
Come hang out with me on Twitch or YouTube at Basically Bibi and let me know what your favourite Frosty Games Fest feature is. Could this next game be it? Fans of cows and chess, listen up because this game has neither. Strap in for a fresh look at this real-time artillery game where Super Smash
no, there
Bros.
is.
meets
It's just not on the
Worms,
same
but with a
page.
movement system
That's
all of
weird.
its own.
Friends, Roman statues, Frosty games. This is cow chess.
But where's the cows and chess?
Get upgrades.
Now how do I
blast
make the
rockets
demo
at your
show up?
friends until somebody falls off. Huh? Oh.
There is the icon for demo.
It's the little guy. Introducing the little guy. Wait. Did you bring your motorbike?
Okay, I can't make the demo show up.
Yeah, sick motorbike, little guy. Oh, nice save.
Ooh, these movement systems. Okay, can I find this demo through
Oh, it's ending. Don't forget to wish.
Showcase of Showcases? Cooking for Ma. Ooh, some other AA games are going to show up in this. This is the other benefit of AA being as early in the week as it is that other people look like they've copied me and not the other way around when games are in both showcases.
Hi, I'm Sean from Duo Bonza, and I'm out here in the tropical rainforest of North Queensland. This place has been a huge inspiration for our fishing game, Fishing Echoes. You'll need to track fish feeding habits and their activities to catch the most special ones that will help you on your journey. We can't wait for everyone to see the game, get hooked, and learn how to master the art of the rod.
Yeah, best I can tell, I think
Welcome to the
only
picturesque
one
banks of
game
the
from
Mystic
AA
Grove,
is going to be
humble
in
angler.
this, I
It is
think.
here, where the enchanted waters flow lazily beneath a
Oh!
tangled canopy, that you'll learn how to tackle the art of the rod.
Ah,
Like
okay, this
many
is cool.
hopefuls
I wish I'd
before you
known
that
this
sought to harness great
yesterday.
power, you
You know how yesterday, during the AA showcase, we had Trading Card Simulator as, quote, coming soon this June? Yeah, they've decided on a date. It's today. It's out now. It's out today. Today is the day. It's £3.96. I'm buying Trading Card Simulator now. I probably could just message the devs and get a review code. But for £3.96, yeah, screw it. It's £3.96 because I have luck to be a landlord. Otherwise, it's £5.50. Okay, I'm getting Trading Card Simulator right now. I love learning that the game I showcased yesterday is out now. Trading Card Inspector. Did I say Trading Card Simulator? Trading Card Inspector. Sorry. Easy mistake to be making.
Hi everyone, my name's Ted Darling, and I'm the video editor here at Team Frosty Games Fest. If you're watching this, it means that I was successful in putting the showcase together, and I'm not currently being hunted for sport by a giant anthropomorphic ice cream. Coming up next, we've got an early access announcement for fans of roguelike tower defense games, like me. In this next game, you'll play as a reluctant Apollo, helping the gods of Olympus defend their home from the ravenous hordes. Hope you enjoy!
Ooh, this looks cool. There we go. Trading Card Inspector is purchased. I'm now gonna go check if any of the other games from the AA showcase are just suddenly out now. Putting a Summer Games Fest showcase together is really easy, and it's very easy to keep on top of everything that's happening. It's not a constant battle to be aware of what's going on in a week of, oh my god, this is too many things happening. Yeah, Highway Noir is out now. Colorbound is August. Trading Card Inspector is out now. Fishbowl. Hurdles as a playtest. Life Below is out. Cool, okay.
Hey there, my name is Bradley, and I'm the developer of Verbal Void, an upcoming adventure game that explores neurodiversity through 3 unique characters as they venture across the Rooney Islands, a long-forgotten mining town with a tragic fate. I've been working on this game for over 8 years, and it's been a labor of love. So I hope you enjoy this upcoming trailer and a couple of the new mechanics in the game, and you enjoy the rest of the Frosty Game Fest.
Hello, test subject number 23. Bravest coconuts. Such a brave little coconut. That cat looks very ready to do some nonsense. Yeah, there's been a couple of games this year showing autistic perspectives. Ooh. Mirror's Edge, but you're a cat. Mirror's Edge. Is that anything? Meowra's Edge? Is that better? Yeah, Death Tales also came up with that one, yeah. Meowpa's Edge? Freeline, feline. Or just parkour cat, I guess.
I'm Kieran from Team Frosty Games Fest, and I was brought here from my home planet to discover what Aura is and if it can help our declining birth rates. We're really letting it rip with this next title.
Oh,
build your battle top.
This
and
is
fight to become king of the
Slayblade.
streets as you
Slayblade,
skate
I
around
know
a
about this
vibrant
game.
Y2K city in this bite-sized roguelike based loosely on a certain 2000s toy anime. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, come on, Slayblade. Yeah. Oh, this has a demo. Coming soon. I hope Moses will part the Red Sea with his sleigh blade. For anyone who doesn't know, fun fact, it is canon in the Beyblade anime that Moses, you know, from the Bible, when he parts the Red Sea, like the whole, Pharisees, let my people go, or the 10 plagues will happen. And he's like, you know, but parts the Red Sea for the people to run away from the Pharaoh. In the Beyblade anime, it is made canon that Moses uses a Beyblade to do that in the Bible. In the Babel, yes. In the Bible, he definitely uses a Beyblade to part the Red Sea. It's one of the greatest scenes in anime ever. It implies that like 15 historical events all were centered around Beyblades. Let's see if I can find what is the list of events. Historical events caused by Beyblade. This has to be like a Wikipedia page. The spinning power of early Beyblades is said to have changed the course of rivers and oceans, and was instrumental in shaping empires. Before modern warfare, ancient military commanders used Beyblades to crush rival legions and secure victories. Millennia later, the Nemesis Crisis, a catastrophic event threatening the entire planet, was thwarted by the Solar System Bladers and the Bladers of the Four Seasons.
An independent gaming website where our reviews are more than just a number. Our team love locally made indie games, and if you do too, check out Qualbert.com, join our Discord, and find us on socials. Now, get ready for a turn-based tactics RPG of Rebellion on roller skates. In this next game, you'll lead a crew of skaters and street artists rising up against an oppressive regime with brand new gameplay ready to roll out right now.
Sorry, I'm reading more about Beyblades and their historical relevance. They were used by various terrorist groups around the world at points. There were the Beyblade Wars. Beyblades may have played a role in Noah's Ark. Yeah, there's a lot of weird scenes. Turn-based Jet Set Radio. Yeah. In Inazuma 11, they use football to time travel. Huh. I do love Speedrun Monkey. Bonk. Run, 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 bonk. The coconut gun. It fires in spurts. If it shoots those humans, it's gonna hurt. You cannot stop this monkey. Hyper Primate. Did Beyblade cause 9/11? I don't know, but what was the I know that Beyblade. Sorry, I don't know if Beyblade caused 9/11, but I do know that 9/11 caused Twilight, My Chemical Romance, and Luigi Mangione, possibly. There's an interesting set of dominoes there. Later, skater.
Hey there, I'm Jeff, former magician.
Whoa, and I'm Winston. I'm one of the directors of Samurai Punk, the studio that brought you the classic indie multiplayer shooter Screen Sheet.
And I'm a pharmacist turned magician turned game developer who was also in the Mortal Kombat movie as a double for Liu Kang.
We've teamed up to build a new kind of multiplayer game, and we're really excited to show you all today.
If you've ever dreamed of becoming a movie star, this could be your big break.
Piracy! See the truth of Pirate TV now handed over!
Which? Oh, camera fiber.
What are you doing? It's too dangerous. They could come back any second. And they have guns.
Sal, be a breeder.
I might as well talk about this one. So, 9/11 causes My Chemical Romance is pretty easy.
I'm dead. No, I'm dead.
Gerard Way, lead singer of My Chemical Romance.
We got responsibilities.
Mute this for a second because the audio quality is wild. Gerard Way was going to a job interview at the Twin Towers for an animation job. Was on his way to that job interview, and on the train toward there, watches 9/11 happen. Writes the first My Chemical Romance song, Skylines and Turnstiles, about 9/11 happening while he was on his way to work. So like, there's your start. Is My Chemical Romance 9/11 causes My Chemical Romance? Then Twilight is inspired by is largely inspired by the works of My Chemical Romance. So Twilight wouldn't exist if Stephanie Meyer hadn't, I believe it was a bunch of the Team Jacob stuff she based off of My Chemical Romance, so that's a whole thing. But also, Luigi Mangione, apparently big My Chemical Romance fan. A Spotify account belonging to him was found that has a lot of My Chemical Romance songs on it. So you can go in the direction of 9/11 caused Twilight, or 9/11 caused Luigi Mangione. Are both two directions you could follow those dominoes. Shape Sender Deluxe. I want to try this. It looks interesting.
In case you missed it, we're currently running a Made in ANZ Humble Bundle containing some very, very cool games at an incredible price, all while supporting Doctors Without Borders, an international charity delivering emergency aid to people affected by armed conflict, epidemics, healthcare exclusion, and disasters globally. Be sure to check it out.
Hey Frosty fans, welcome to my Games Corner. I'm Nom, and you can join me on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Nom's Games Corner, where we talk about weird
Did you know in the Muppets universe, Kermit is responsible for 9/11? That's one. Kermit caused 9/11. Canonically in the Muppets, Kermit caused 9/11. Did you know about this? I forget which Muppets film it is, but there's a Muppets film in which they do the mirror. What is it? I forget which classic American film it is. But you know that film where a man's taken back in time to be shown like this is what life would be like if you hadn't existed. It's a Wonderful Life, right? So Kermit, there's a Muppets film where Kermit gets It's a Wonderful Life. The thing is, in the timeline in which early in the film where Kermit exists, it is shown that there is only one tower post 9/11. Now, clearly, when they were doing the "It's a Wonderful Life" segment and the if you would never existed, someone was not thinking clearly and put the wrong B-roll in which there are still the Twin Towers are still standing, as opposed to the post 9/11. Which heavily implies, in a world where Kermit the Frog did not exist, 9/11 never happened, and in a world where Kermit does exist, 9/11 did happen. Yeah, so I will find the name of the film quickly, give me a sec. Kermit caused 9/11. It's a very Merry Muppet Christmas movie, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just reading this here now, yeah. The Twin Towers stand tall and proud in the world where Kermit was never born, but in the world where Kermit is born, the towers are no longer there. The film never elaborates, but it does structurally imply that Kermit, you know, it might have been a convoluted domino effect, but Kermit's existence to some degree or another caused 9/11. You could stop 9/11 by killing Kermit the Frog as an infant. That's the implication. Murdering baby Kermit the Frog would stop 9/11.
No two runs are the same.
Oh yeah, the pirates.
That's pirate stuff.
Oh yeah.
Warf. Ooh. Oh, I like this. How do I spell this? Double R, yeah, found it. Dwarf. A pocket full of Slagford. Gaming says, in that movie, all the other Muppets were worse people. Maybe one of them was more violent as a result and got into a fight with someone who turned out to be a terrorist. Look, it is fun to speculate how Kermit's death might have caused 9/11. Might have prevented 9/11, but... This feels very British for an Australian or New Zealand game. I love this 3D effect. Pocket, yeah.
Hi, I'm Lucy. I'm the AD here at Frosty Games Fest, which means I'm responsible for a ton of the art and wrangling our little ice cream guy while being responsible for any crimes he commits. Coming up next, you awaken as a little troll trapped in a mysterious witch's house in this 2D hand-drawn...
I don't want to be a little troll. Oh, in the next game, I see.
Uncover secrets and find the secret to your escape in this upcoming title.
I'll finish my big bag of crisps. Okay, this game's art is winning me over. The cop did it and hid the evidence in that woman's tits. I solved the crime. Edwin Erstwhile, medical examiner.
Woman check out Frosty Games Fest. My name is Jack with the Fingers, and I am a disabled and queer streamer on Boonwurrung Land. With my chaotic community and my furry sidekick Pudge, I love to play a variety of games, all with a lens of accessibility and inclusion.
Hell yeah,
You
disabled
can find
streamers.
me everywhere searching Jack with the Fingers, and you can find our new First 30 Access review series on YouTube. Now, I'm proud to introduce the next title from a team that has been vocal about the
Also,
importance of
hooray,
accessibility in
someone
their
mentioned the word
Get ready to
accessibility
start
in their
your job
showcase.
as an official trading card inspector.
Oh!
Cover a tale of friendship.
That's why
corporate
they're talking about
espionage,
accessibility. It's that game that's in the AA showcase that I talked into being in the AA showcase. Give me a sec, I want to listen to this again.
of accessibility in their games. Get ready to start your job as an official trading card inspector.
Yeah, the one
cover a tale of
fucking hell, the one mention of accessibility in someone else's showcase, and it's because it's a game from the AA showcase. God damn it, I should have anticipated this. Ha!
friendship, corporate espionage, and murder?
Haboobis Corporation needs you to become our newest Trading Card Inspector. Your new cozy job as a trading card inspector will have you sorting, shredding, and valuing cards from our award-winning Haboobis trading card game. You'll enjoy the many benefits of working for Haboobis Corporation. Challenging work environments that provide opportunities for personal growth. Desk personalization with company-approved colors, toys, and cosmetics. The exciting ability to spend your wage on your very own Haboobis card collection. Weekly access to a room containing a window, and more. Join Haboobis Corporation and dive into its mysteries when Trading Card Inspector launches. Wait a minute, it's already out? Forget the trailer. I'm gonna go to Steam to play Trading Card Inspector right now. Prepare for your first shift in Trading Card Inspector. Out now on
I
Steam.
must say,
we think you're really going to fit in with our corporate culture.
I find it fascinating that they did all the work to make an accessibility trailer, got this to be introduced by a disabled streamer talking about accessibility, and didn't reuse some of the work. I was hoping to see at least a little mention of accessibility in this trailer, because I'm like, hey, look, you understand how important accessibility marketing is. You don't have to only mention it in the accessibility showcase. You can just, like, mention it a little bit elsewhere, particularly if you're being introduced by a disabled streamer talking about disability and accessibility. You could just mention you have accessibility features. Get us caught back up to speed. I think we've seen trailers for this already. Yeah.
England Colony is one of those from the Southern Hemisphere. It's this story of dual narration. Nazi relic hunters have stumbled their way into the Lovecraft mythos, and they think they've found their ancestors. From the South, it's what our whānau would be doing in a story like this, cleaning up their mess. My niece is voicing the Kaitiaki entirely in Te Reo Māori.
Ko tahi rautou, ka puta anō te karanga. Me tūngā tāne no ngā iwi maha
Okay,
o
this
ki
is
te
like the
whakahe.
third or fourth time we've seen a
Tim
trailer
did
for
the,
this game,
Kiritui
and this is
and
the
placed
first
it
time
digitally.
they've made it clear.
I think about
Give me a sec.
Kiritui a lot.
This is the third or fourth trailer we've had for this game, and this is the first time it's been clear that the perspective you're playing as is Maoris fighting the Nazis. The rest of them have just been like, hey, H.P. Lovecraft, he says the oldest and most understandable human fear is fear of the unknown. Anyway, look at some Nazis.
Take on the role of an outcast fledgling alchemist, crafting potent potions and uncovering secrets in this hand-drawn Lovecraftian thriller with a brand new demo out now.
Oh, Penguin Colony is by the Umurangi Generation devs. I wish they'd have highlighted that and pointed that out. That would have also got me on board with what they were up to.
Hey folks, I'm Maddie, the solo dev at Silver Stitch Productions. I'm here to introduce my game Management in Space, a retro sci-fi management roguelite where you build space stations to pay off a massive debt. It's still an alpha with a ways to go, but I'm excited to share where it's at, plus a special surprise for you all at the end. Enjoy!
Ooh, that's pretty. Very pretty art. Unsettling. Ooh, nice art. Pack of the Astrals.
Don't worry, there's still a lot more announcements to come.
Oh, wow.
This is just a quick reminder that you can find.
I think it was Gumba that was saying that the Amazing Digital Circus finale had done over $7 million in cinemas. That was opening day. That was Thursday. It's apparently on track for a $30 million opening 4-day weekend. $30 million on a $200,000 budget.
horror games.
Damn,
You can
good
find
old
me
man.
at Cat City on most platforms. Up next, I'm excited to formally reveal this co-op survival horror game set in a supernatural nuclear apocalypse.
Yeah,
Drop
apparently
down
it's on
into
track
abandoned cities with your crew
to hit
extract
30
wood
million
from
over its 4-day
radioactive
opening.
anomalies,
That'd be
avoid
by
or
the end of
fight
tomorrow, it's
gruesome
tracking for about
monsters,
30 million.
and arm yourself with arms.
Ooh. The game's aesthetic is very cool. Gumba says, I guess there weren't that many people boycotting it after the Brazilian leak. Look, first of all, you gotta go, not that many people are gonna know that a leak like that has happened. The internet makes it feel like a lot more people are aware of it than actually are. Secondly, how many of those people want to watch it in Brazilian dub English, like, kind of janky English subtitles, mixed quality, rather than just go see it at the cinema? Like, if you've been waiting that long for the finale of a thing, I think most people just want to wait and see it at its highest quality, give it the best chance it's got of being good, rather than losing anything in translation. Like, the number of people saying they weren't going to go see it because, I watched the leak and the leak was shit, so I'm not going to go to the cinema now, is, I think, a pretty tiny fraction of people, all things considered. Yeah, I was aware of it enough to go, ooh, I should make an effort to avoid spoilers. If I see anything that looks amazing digital circus, I'll just scroll straight past it for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, the subset of people who know that it is leaked, have gone and sort out the leak, and then decided to watch the full leak, and then also to not go watch it in English afterwards. It's a fraction of a fraction of a fraction at that point.
Hi friends, I'm Steph Panicasio and I am a journalist, presenter and creator who loves all things RPGs, narratives, TCGs and celebrating freaky little guys in our games. You can find me at Steph Panicasio on pretty much every platform. I'm the only one, so reasonably easy to find. Now, get ready to balance work, vampirism and partying like it's 1999 in King's Cross, Sydney during the final year of the millennium. Find the meaning of life between night shifts at your dead-end job and try your best to keep the dark desires at bay. Or don't. You are a vampire after all.
This sounds kind of fun. Night Shift 1999. How long do we reckon this is tonight? I reckon probably 20 minutes and we'll be done. Yeah, there are too many games called Night Shift already on Steam. I Hushik Slingshot. I have to process that word for a second.
Hi, Frosty fans. My name is Revi. I go by Catgirl Fingies. I'm a variety streamer, so I love to stream from cute to hard games. Me and my community really love to uplift indie games and the devs that create them by wishlisting the games or trying out new demos that come out. You can find my streams on Twitch or YouTube. Just search the name Catgirl Fingies to find me. I'm stoked to introduce our next game, a mysterious and macabre point-and-click adventure. Join Nora as she attempts to uncover the
Taco's
secrets
Not
of
Turfs
Gruesome
is a
Grove
great
and the
shirt.
mysterious disappearance of her fellow
Very good shirt.
townsfolk.
Something is coming. A silent spark ignites the cascade.
You've really gone off the deep end, haven't you?
Just out in the wilderness looking for cryptids.
Someone has just sent me, Hunter Biden has done a very funny tweet. Someone tweeted at Hunter Biden, son of Joe Biden, that was your bag of cocaine that was found in the White House, wasn't it? Which Hunter Biden has responded, it most definitely was not. I would never forget my drugs and leave them behind.
Maybe you can piece it together.
Yes, I mean, this is definitely one of the more enjoyable showcases so far. If I were less sleepy, I'd be having a better time with it, but, like, I can appreciate it's a good showcase I'm just sleepy for. Hurricane says, I got banned from Twitter for liking a Hunter Biden tweet the other day. What was the tweet? If you don't mind me asking. Also, this is the most relatable face a character in a game has ever made. Oil and Trouble. Is Trouble the pig? Oh yeah, no, I know you can't check it, but like, do you remember roughly what the gist was? Or is it just you liked a random tweet and now you're gone? Ghost Writer? Oh. I think it was in a combo where someone was asking him if he ever watched Neon Genesis Evangelion. Unqualified is a cute pun, yes. Unqualified. Yeah. Ooh. Another moth has found the big light.
Hi everyone, I'm Bloody Drongo, and I love strategy, simulation, and sandbox games.
On my channel, I do first-time playthroughs and challenge runs of those genres. You can find me on both Twitch and YouTube as Bloody Drongo. This next game is an ultra tactile single-player simulator all about cleaning retro video games.
Oh, I've been
Get ready
excited
to
for this.
purchase and carefully
Does
unwrap
this have a
sealed
date or a demo
packages,
yet?
scrub away the grime, and personalize your
I've been
space.
waiting for this one. It does have a demo, and it's coming in Q3 this year, and it's on my wish list. I'm downloading that demo. Oh, so satisfying. Oh, 24th of September. That's not that far out. Hell yeah.
Make sure you check out the huge variety of other incredible Summer Games Fest showcases happening this weekend. Who knows where you'll discover your next favourite game? There's really something for everyone, so head to summergamefest.com for all the links. Okay, now back to the show.
Hi Frosty fans! My name's Pritika and I'm the Social and Community Manager for Frosty Games Fest. Our next game has me buzzing. It finds you washed up on the shore of a mysterious island, populated only with bees? In this relaxing idle clicker game, you'll plant flowers and befriend the bees in your quest to uncover the mysterious island secrets. It's another great day saving the bees. Enjoy!
I could go for a good day saving the bees. There's a bee hotel. There's a bee? Oh, Michael with a bee. If I hadn't just spent today playing an incremental game, I'd be very tempted to pick this up. And the bees are gay. The bees are gay. That is good news. Sludge in ears. Oh, it's to clean up sludge. I was like, is this an anti-cleaning game? Are we trying to make it messy? This does look very satisfying. Oh, I gotta get Steam back up for this.
Kia ora te whānau, what is up? It is your boy Supervise coming all the way from Aotearoa to tell you about this next
There is
game.
a demo?
You're gonna love it, alright? It's got all the C's you want. It's got some chaos in there.
Coming this
got
year.
some combat in there as well, and it's got that other C. You know, my favourite one.
The Grindsome Showcase does need some anti-cleaning games, yes.
It's cooking. It's cooking. That's
We're
what
definitely
it's
going to make
cooking.
the
Wasteland, everybody,
Grindsome Showcase
where
next year.
the
We're going to
hot
do
dog's
it.
a little bit sus, you know, and those customers.
No one can stop us.
They're dangerous as hell. And I don't know how this happened, but you might be the last hope. You might be the last hope for a good Frankfurt and bun combination, yeah? It's greasy, it's violent, it's disgusting, and it probably violates a lot of the health codes, okay? But nevertheless, It's hospitality, baby. Sit back and take a look.
Ah, more Doomsday Diner. Let's have a look. How long Frosty Games Showcase? Apparently exactly 52 minutes. No, that's the AA showcase. It's 52 minutes. More bees! Sting and swing. Not sure on length, other than 50 plus games.
It's almost time to say goodbye, but we've still got a surprise or two in store, so don't go anywhere just
Okay,
yet.
we're nearly there, which is
The
good.
Frosty
That means
Games
I can
mission
get
is
some
to
bed
celebrate
by
everything that
midnight.
makes ANZ games the coolest. We punch above our weight down here from the bottom of the world, and we want to connect more players across the globe with the variety of incredible games that get made here. But again, we couldn't do any of that without the support of our fantastic 2026 sponsors, Code and Strange Scaffold. Their support allows us to showcase a wide variety of studios, developers, and projects, so please make time to check them out and support them too. We also want to give a big thank you to Jeff Keighley and the Summer Game Fest team for featuring Frosty as part of their official lineup and helping to put an even bigger spotlight on the coolest games made in ANZ. Lastly, we want to thank all the developers
Keighley, why
who
ain't
worked
I
so
part of your
hard to
official
showcase
show?
their awesome
You
announcements
too good
today.
for me, Jeff.
And we want to thank you.
You
for
too
tuning
good
in
for
this
me.
year. If you
Am
enjoyed
I
the show
too
today,
much of a little
please consider
scrub for
signing
you,
up to the
Jeff?
Frosty Fans mailing list at frostygamesfest.com for more news and updates from us all year round. And while you're on the website, remember you'll also be able to find that complete list of all of the games.
Only
in
2
today's
sponsors.
show,
Well,
as
maybe
well
I'd
as
have
a
more
list of
sponsors if I was
Again, a wish
one
list
of
is
Jeff's
an
official
incredible
ones.
way to show your support to your favorite upcoming games. And now, I think that makes it time for one last thing.
To be fair, you do tend to shit talk him a bunch. Yeah, I shit talk him a bunch because he won't let me in his old clubhouse. You know, it's all swings and roundabouts. If he lets me in his clubhouse, I'll be more polite about him. You know? I'll be nice and polite about Jeffy Boy if he lets me in his clubhouse, but if he won't let me in his clubhouse, I'm gonna stand out here going, Jeff wears an ill-fitting suit. I think it's a fair compromise. I think if he wants to buy my silence from shit-talking, the way he buys me not shit-talking is by letting me in his little clubhouse. It's like I used to say during the era where I was doing, like, I was leaking upcoming video game news. The best way to get me not to leak your company's video game news is to officially show me under NDA, and therefore I'm under NDA and I can't talk about it. reaching out to me officially is the best way to get me to stop doing a thing you don't want me to do. There we go, another day down. Right, tomorrow we have the Xbox showcase, which we might put on next to the Women in Games, the Women-led Games show, so we can mute all of the first-party Xbox trailers. Yeah, like when you hire a hacker to improve security, yeah. So Xbox starts at 6 PM UK, 1 PM Eastern, 10 AM Pacific. Then there's the PC gaming show 2 hours later. Then the Dutch indie showcase, Deutsch indie showcase, the German indie games 2 hours later. And then on Monday, the India games showcase. So we've only got like 3 showcases to do tomorrow. Thank you very much everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm gonna go get some rest and not be on stream for a bit. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Goodbye.